Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, the Cheryle Hubbard Show. Yes, today, just having a little fun in my little, makeshift, makeshift home studio. Don't quite have all the equipment that I need right now, but all I need is my laptop right here, trying to mix some beats, trying to find some beats for my, remix, trying to remix the two songs that I wrote. The two songs that I wrote, and I picked a beat for, you know, sometime last year. So I kind of like this beat right here. So I'm trying to do me a remix. So I love you and you love me. Now this song is dedicated to my husband, the one and only love of my life. Yes, my husband, Mr. Walker, I love you. Mr. Walker Sr. So that was a nice beat. So I want to do a remix for, two of my songs. So that was one beat. I like that beat right there, but that sounds real nice. So then I'm gonna probably read a couple items from a couple books that I have too. See, I like that. See, that wouldn't be right for my song. So that's sort of, now something like that would be for rap, uh, no, don't want no cussing in it. Can't have that. This sounds like the one I was just listening to. See, I love you and you love me. That sounds like a beat I could use, but I don't know. I'll have to check out some more. I love you and you love. Now, see, with my remix, I probably add a couple. Maybe I add a couple more verses too. That's what I'll do. I never attempted to do a remix, but I thought about it. I said, you know what? Do a remix of the same two songs. Add another beat. Use another beat, and then add a couple, two or three more verses. Use the same verses, but add two or three more verses. I'm not a songwriter, but I'm just, speculating. I figure that's how to do it. That's how I'm gonna do it. So that sounds like a, nice. And my other song, love, love, love. I love you so, I love you so. We fell in love, we fell in love. I love you so, I love you so. I know you got to know. I love you so, I love you so. I have to pull out my words in my notebook because they are all written down for copyright purposes. So you always write things down. A tangible form of expression. Until you get everything copywritten. In case somebody try to sue you for your music, you already been to copyright office. So I know all about copyright laws and copyright requirements. So these are free beats that I'm using. Free beats that you can download. Don't want nobody to say, yeah, she's using my beats. Nah, these are going to be free beats. It says no copyright music. Hip hop free beats, free download. I love so, I love so. See, that's a little bit too fast. say, change the words around. I love you, I love you, I love you so, I love you so. So much you'll never know. All you want, or so much you got to know. Oh, that's another song though. I love you so, I love you so. Come on, we got to go. Come on, we got to go. No, so I have to try to find something that I know is right for my voice. That's what you have to do. That's what I need to do. I love you so, I love you so. I love you so. Well, I'm finding once I sit down to myself and I look at my words, then the words that I have already written, then I'll say, well, you know what, it'll come to my mind, the words that I can add, and then I'll find my beat, and that's gonna be my remix. So it's gonna be on my channel once I get it together. I let it be on put it on my YouTube channel. So I love you so, I love you so. See, you always follow the beat of the drum. That's when you know where to come in. I love you so, I love you so. We fell in love, we fell in love. Nothing brilliant about, this here, because I know I'm not no songwriter, not no singer, none of that. But I'm just messing around, playing around, And, I want to challenge my own voice. We all have a voice, and you don't know how your voice sounds if you don't, get out there and record your own voice. I mean, I'm not in no big time studio, but I'm just doing something for my own purposes. So, I like it. It's fun, I love you so, I love you so. We fell in love, we fell in love. Sometimes when you go in the studio and they have the right equipment, they can make you sound better. They can make you sound better than you, can make yourself sound, because I'm just in the room, so I don't have the proper, how you're supposed to have your walls, you're supposed to be in a certain type of room, a certain wall, so the, the tone or the music, I guess the music, won't go out in another room. In other words, it won't be so loud that, so I guess, but basically I think it's soundproof. I think that's what they call it. You have to be in a soundproof room with a microphone in a booth and all that, but see, I don't have all that, but, just messing around right here. A little homemade studio. I love you so, I love you so. We fell in love, we fell in love. So I am going to work on my remix for these, my 2 songs. I might do that today. You haven't really got a chance to sit down and, sit down and do that, but we fell in love, we fell in love. I love you so, I love you so. We fell in love, we fell in love. So let me see what other kind of beats they have on here. This is these beats are hip hop beats. Let me see if I can find some other beats. I love you so. So, just playing around. The ultimate beat maker. Download free royalty music. Download free sheet music and free recordings without copyrights. Music catalog, music education. Um, 15 beats, free beats, websites to download instrumentals. Let me try some of these right here.
James here. Appreciate you spending the next couple of minutes with me. I have earned over, I don't know, about $7 million online in the last 2.5 years. And before that, I was completely broke. I was
so this is, gentlemen
and now
saying how you can go online and
Bahamas, where I took not only my family but my wife's family all on vacation. About 3.5 years ago, and before that,
can't see it over there.
Her family used to take me on vacation because I had absolute
15 best freebies website to download instrumentals.
Hey everyone, it's 80 here from Amadoni Beats with my list of the 15 best freebies websites to download instrumentals. Music can often be an expensive craft, and especially when you're an independent rapper or singer, finding beats that you can use for free are worth the digital weight in gold. Releasing free songs, mixtapes, and albums is one of the most effective forms of marketing for musicians. Unfortunately, many producers allow the beats to be used for non-commercial purposes without paying for a license. I'm about to let you in the secret of how you can download thousands of beats right now from some of the best free beats websites online. However, please remember that beats you download for free may only be used by you if the producer or website has stated that it is okay to do so. When in doubt, send the producer a quick friendly email asking for permission to use their beats. It's also worth noting that most instrumentals that are
I'm trying to find some free beats, so checking out this gentleman right here said that, he can help you find some websites where you can download free beats.
Make money from it, I would highly recommend purchasing a license to that. Number 1, YouTube. Many artists don't realize how much of a hub for music YouTube has become. If you run a quick search for hip-hop beats, you will come up with millions of results. While there is no option to directly download beats from YouTube at the moment, as long as the producer whose beat you want to download has stated on his channel or video that you may use his work free for non-profit use, just find yourself a program such as this YouTube.
So I'm trying to find some free beats, that you can download. Royalty-free R&B beats. So I've been right here. I've been right here on this website before. Let me try this one. I love you so, I love you so. The Wild One. See, that's a little too fast. Love, love, love. I love you so, I love you so. So that wouldn't be, that's not beats that I would be looking for. So I'm looking for something that's not too fast, something that's not too fast that I can, love, love, love. I love you so, I love you so. We found love, we found love. I love you so, I love you so. Now that beat right there, that sounds, sound like it's a little too fast, but for the song that I have. I'm gonna pull out my notebook today later on, and then I'm going to look at my words and see what words I want to add. About 3 more verses to each one of my songs. I want to do a remix, so because I was trying to do some new songs, but I said, you know what, just do rebeat. I can do just a remix to the 2 songs that I wrote. Just messing around. Free Beats. Free Beats I.O. Free Beats I.O. Yeah, Free Beats. Free Beats I.O. Free Beats I.O. Free Beats I.O. So let me see what else I can find. So, free for profit type beats. Let me see. I love you. And let's try this one. Here's one right here I can try. I think I might have already listened to this beat before. Dream Girl. Let's see what kind of song. Now, I like something like that because it's slow. I love you and you love me. See, this song right here, I'm adding probably about 3 more verses for my remix. Put a new beat on it. I'm going to need to use my other computer. Put a beat on it. Now, that's a beat that I can get with. I love you so, I love you so. I love you and you love me. It was so wonderful we both could sing. I love you and you love me. See, now that's a beat I like because it's free beats. Free beats. So that sound, I like the up tempo, but I don't like the, the beat to be going too fast. But it sounds very nice. I love you and you love me. So wonderful we both could sing. I love you and you love me. Yep, I think this might be one of the beats I can use. And then the other song, love, love, love. I love you so, I love you so. We fell in love, we fell in love. I love you so, I love you so. We fell in love, we fell in love. See, I like it because it has, it's not too fast. It's almost the right type of beat that I'm looking for. I love you so, I love you so. Yeah, that sounds pretty good, That's, just, going over the beat. So, really haven't picked one that I want. Let me try a few more. We fell in love, we fell in love. I love you so, I love you so. This one is called Last Call. So sometimes they start off slow, then they might start off, they might come a little quicker, faster. Love, love, love. I love you so, I love you so. I love you so, I love you so. We fell in love, we fell in love. Yep, I'm gonna have to write, I'm gonna get down to business today and write try to, write 3 more verses to each of my songs and choose a new beat, come up with some type of remix. I wish I had my son over here to help me. He's pretty good at writing songs. He has so many songs. He has so many songs that he wrote, and also my niece, Lexi T. Oh, she got some beautiful songs. Check her out on SoundCloud. She has a Facebook page too, Lexi T, Lexi Thompson. So her and her husband, they're doing good work. They're doing good work by, having shows around town. So beautiful music. They make beautiful music. My son makes beautiful music. So, I'm just somebody just playing around, messing around, having fun. Now this beat right here, it's alright, but I don't think that would be one that I would use. Freebeats.io. Oh, freebeats.io. Oh, okay. Freebeats.io. I love you and you love me. It was so wonderful we both could sing. I love you and you love me. Freebeats.io. 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 Love, love, love. I love you so. I love you so. I love you so. Freebeats.io. So, that's a pretty good beat, but, I want, let's see, let me check out a few more beats. Let's see what they have to offer. Freebeats.io. Really? I love you and you love me. Yes, I'm just going to do a remix to my songs for now, and that's what I'm going to do. Choose a new beat. Let's see, choose a new beat. Wild Things. This is my man. This is the young man, rather. The young man. This is a young man right here. Maybe this beat. Wild Things. So let me see how this sounds. Freebeats.io. Come on, baby. See, I don't have to. I love you and you love me. Yeah, I'm just working on that remix. 1 or 2 songs. You don't think that we're gonna do it. I really don't. Well, that's a nice beat. It's a nice beat for. No, I don't think I like that one. Let me see what I can find. Bubblegum. Let me try this one. see, that would be a little bit too fast. We fell in love, we fell in love. I love you so, I love you so. Nah, that would be good for, another song. But I don't think that I like that beat. Let's see what this is. Let's try another beat. See, so you have to pick the right beats, depending on the type of song you're singing, up tempo, you're singing something, a little more mellow, something a little fast, something a little slow. Come on, baby. The other song. Come back, baby, come back, baby. Now that seems like it might be a nice slow beat for that type of song. You know, you love me, baby. Come back, baby, come back, baby. Or if I don't want to sing it like that, I can sing it like, baby, 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 baby. You know, I love you, baby. Now, that's something I can work on. I like that beat right there, slow. Baby, I love you, baby. See my other song. I love you and you love me. It was so wonderful, we both could sing. I love you and you love me. Then the other song. Love, love, love. I love you so, I love you so. We fell in love, we fell in love. I love you so, I love you so. We fell in love, we fell in love. My next song will be about bright eyes. Bright eyes, bright eyes, bright eyes. That would be a good say. I love you, love you, love you, love you, baby. Your eyes, they drive me crazy. I love you, love you, love you, love you, baby. Your bright eyes. Your bright eyes drive me crazy. I love you, love you, love you, love you, baby. I love you, baby, baby, baby. Your bright eyes drive me crazy. I love you, love you, love you, love you, baby. Now that sounds like something, slow, that I can almost kind of, but I'm going to wrap it up today for right now, but I'm going to have to, sit down at the table Whenever I get the chance, I'll be, I do so much. I'm so busy working on all these businesses that I'm running and working on my music, working on my books. So, so, great to have a beautiful family behind you. So, helping you out and everything, helping you out, running the team. But, trying to make it to those millions. Haven't made it there yet, but trying to make it. God keep blessing me. Giving honor to God today. Today's Sunday. God, thank you for blessing me, and keep on blessing me, God, blessing me and my family. So, hope and pray that we can, get rid of this coronavirus that's going around in the world today. So, blessings to everybody out there today on a Sunday, March 1st, 2020. So, just working on some beats right here today, just something to do on a Sunday. Better to be in the house for things that you can do inside your house than out in the street. Nothing out in the street, nothing out there but trouble. So, but I mean, unless you have to do something positive things out there, but sometimes, you can get things done inside your home. Create your own music studio. Create your own studio like I have done. But I don't have a whole lot of equipment, but I do have a couple computers. I mean, a couple old computers. Nothing, don't let nobody have to knock my door down for. I ain't got ain't no mainframes or supercomputers and that. Really. Just a couple old computers that I'm trying to make it work, So, trying to make it work. But, couple computers. And, but let me see if I find a couple more beats and I'm going to wrap it up. Let me see. That was a pretty good song. There was a couple beats, that, let me try this beat right here. Let me see, I'm at 30-something minutes, so I think I'm about to wrap it up. For the music, I have to have a couple things in the books I want to read. So, song right here, beat called Compromise. So, like I said, I'm trying to work on a song. Your bedroom eyes, your bright eyes, see what kind of song I can come up with, your multicolored eyes, your smoky eyes. Your baby, I love you, baby. I love you and you love me. See, it starts off, but then once you start hearing the beat, then you can see, whether or not you like that song or not. Whether or not you like the beat. That sounds pretty good. See, I like something to do. Then you hear the drums. I love you and you love me. It was so wonderful we both could sing. I love you and you. Yeah, that sounds like a beat, see. A nice beat, see. I don't want my beats to be too fast. So I'm trying to create this remix for these two songs. So, I wish I had my niece over here today, and she could have been out front, and I can just be hanging in the background, right? I said, look, let me get in the background, niece, and you come out to the front. Really beautiful voice. Lexi T, yes. Beautiful voice. She has a beautiful voice. Her and her mother can sing. I'm just somebody that can be, what's that song? I'm just singing in the background. Oh, man. I love you and you love me. It was so so that seemed like a nice little beat. Love, I love you so, So I tell my husband, we fell in love, we fell in love. I love you so, I love you so. See, that's a nice beat. So when you hear the drums, I love you so, I love you so. We fell in love, we fell in love. Okay, I think I'm gonna wrap it up for the music, and I think I'm gonna wrap it up for that. Let me see what I have in my book that I want to read. Let me see what I got in my book I want to read. Hi, this is Cheryle from All Things DC Beauty. See, that's my song. We both could sing. I love you and you love me. So let me see, you YouTubers out there. Okay, this is a book that I have. I think I read something out of this book before. Look, application for basic marketing. So let me see. Okay, this is this is some clippings in this book, clippings from the Popular Business Press. This is 1993-94 edition. This is an old book. 93 and 94 edition. Wow, this is an old book. Really? I just pulled this out the closet. I don't even remember where I don't know where this book came from. So I don't think this was, this might have, I might have had this when I was taking my classes. I don't know. I really don't know, because in 1990, 93, 94, it says as retailers' sales crop up everywhere, regulators wonder if the price is right. Just some articles. There's some articles inside the book. This book right here. And look what they say in this book right here. 6 myths about black consumers. Where in the world would they get that from? 6 myths about black consumers. So right here they're saying, to both white and black Americans, it only takes one word to conjure up the explosiveness of race. And during the past year, the Morse code of racial tension has spilled into marketing. This is an old book, so I don't like to go into all that racism, all that type of stuff. So I'm gonna get off that topic. Winning over the new consumer. So this is an older book, Selling to customers in the 90s is like running a hurdle race. See, now we're in 2020. It says now consumer products companies are crippled by recession, and long after it ends, there will still be barriers between them and their buyers. So this is a pretty old book right here, but I just wanted to pull it out of the closet. Among them, Americans will be spending a lot less. I think people are going to have almost a depression ethic. The idea of a nest egg will resurface much as it did in the early 1930s. This year, the first of the baby boomers, the largest buying group ever, are turning 45 and finally becoming mature, practical, and skeptical, not to mention less needy of material goods. So we in 2020, so this is just a book I had in my closet. Moreover, the retail distribution system, the pipeline through which goods reach the consumer, remains in financial disarray. Well, right now it's not in no disarray. According to this book, this was back in 94. So entrepreneurs try to fit new production in old industry. So let me see. And this right here, book right here, Managerial Economics and Organization. Managerial Economics and Organization. So this book right here, see, that book is a little too. Yeah, I gave this book right here. So let me see. So change in supply. As with the demand function, change in supply occurs when the supply function shifts to a new position in response to a change in one of the non-price determinants of supply. So you have supply and demand. In other words, you run a business, you have supply and demand. Customers, is when you're selling your products at a particular price, if customers, if that is a price that they are willing to pay, then they will pay it. And then as business owners, we go out, and since we know they're going to purchase it at that particular price, we go out and supply more of the products. Supply and demand. So if there's a demand for it through the customer, and so the business owners, they create the supply. They go out there and buy all the supplies because they figure, the customer's going to spend this type of money. They don't mind paying that particular price, so we're going to supply the products for them because it's at a great demand at this particular time. So you set your prices or your products at a certain price, and they are willing to pay that price. And hey, it's just like going to McDonald's and you say, hey, they say, hey, well, we got this sale going on. You get 2 fish sandwiches for $5. So if me as a consumer and other consumers out there, if we continue to purchase those 2 fish sandwiches for $5, then McDonald's gonna figure like, well, you know what? There's a great supply and demand going on right now. They are willing to pay $5 for 2 fish sandwiches, so then that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have that sale. We're gonna keep it going because there's a demand for it, and we just have to supply it. Supply and demand. So then we have, let me see what else I have on here. Okay, we have the scientific method. The scientific method is a way to think about problems and formulate a solution to or explanation of them. So in other words, then it says the first step is to observe some phenomenon occurring in the real world. This may amount to something simple such as the legendary account of Sir Isaac Newton dozing under an apple tree and discovering gravity when an apple fell from the tree to the ground. So Sir Isaac Newton. So he was a good mathematician too. In economics, such as initial observation might be a relationship between the amount of money in an economy and the price level, or the so-called flattening organizational restructuring common in large U.S. corporations in the 1990s. The second step is to consult existing knowledge and logical systems related to the initial observation. The economist might turn to the written literature on a given topic in a variety of academic fields. Furthermore, the economist might and often does consider a mathematical representation of the circumstances surrounding the initial observation. So let me see what else we have in this book right here. So what is this? Competitive exchange 34. Let me see. So we have this terminology called competitive exchange, perfect competition. So let's start out with the definition for market. We define market as an interaction of one or more buyers with one or more sellers. So one or more buyers with one or more sellers. So you offer the product and there's somebody there to purchase it. So you have a market. That's why I say it's a market for everything. I have, say for instance, I had this dress right here, or this necklace. I'll be the marketer, and then I'll be the seller, and then I have the consumer or the buyer. I have the buyer. Say for instance, if I have 4 or 5 of these dresses I'm trying to sell, so I would be the that's what I say, the market. The market is buyers and sellers. So I'll be the seller, and then I have somebody make it buy it. You know, that may want to buy the necklace, even these reading glasses, bundles, headbands, dresses, books, whatever there's a market for. Perfect competition. In the impersonal decision-making world of perfect competition, neither private firms nor public officials wield economic power. Adam Smith. Adam Smith, perhaps the most famous economist of our time, used the metaphor of the invisible hand to describe how self-interest led to the social good. So Adam Smith, The Wealth of Nations, that's one of the books that he wrote. So in other words, the first step, the steps that they're given, the steps, I guess, in the scientific method. So they say the scientific method is a way to think about problems and formulate a solution formulate a solution to or explanation of them. We can briefly outline the steps involved in scientific inquiry. Okay, the first step is to observe the phenomenon. Second step is to consult existing knowledge and logical systems related to the initial observation. Third step is to construct a theory. A theory or hypothesis is nothing more than an attempt to an explanation of some phenomenon called, a broader sense it would be called a model. The fourth step in the scientific method is to seek empirical validation, confronting the model and its testable implications with activity in the real world. At this stage, we would then gather data from the real world and use it to prove or disprove the stated theories. Usually, such proof is statistical in nature. Unfortunately, it is rather common for the statistical test to generate ambiguous results that neither completely reject nor completely accept the theory. See, the scientific method also calls for a continuing test of theory by new experience in the real world. Quite often, the theory is originally tested with data from one period or place, and it is found to be less than suitable for another period or place. Again, the scientist should return to step 3 and critically reconsider the development of the theory. So that is the scientific method. So it's a lot of good terms in this book right here. So this is this book right here. So managerial economics and organization. So supply. We have supply. Okay, over here it says they talk about the NAFTA, national free trade agreement. So it says one of the most important effects of NAFTA on demand will be the increase in the number of consumers in the market. Mexico alone has over 100 million consumers. Mexicans who in '93 purchased $40 billion worth of U.S. exports will be buying more consumer goods, financial services, autos, agricultural goods, especially corn, grains, meat, and soybeans. So it's just a lot of stuff, You got supply. Supply is a relationship between amounts of a commodity that sellers will be willing and able to make available for sales. That's what I said. Make available for sale, and the price, you price your items at a certain price. Then the consumer, if they're willing to purchase, then they will purchase it. But if not, they won't, because I have went in stores and I've seen things at a certain price. I said, it's at a price I'm not willing to pay. That price I'm not willing to pay, so, I just move on to the next. The next customer or the next consumer may be willing to pay that price. But I'm not going to pay every price unless I think it's a fair price. It has to be worth, So supply the relationship between amounts of a commodity that sellers would be willing and able to make available for sale and alternative prices during a given time period. All other things remaining the same. So in other words, just showing you how you do your little charts and stuff. It's a good book right here. So I know when I was in class, they showed us how to do the supply and demand charts and all that. Market equilibrium. So we got the surplus or excess supply. You can have a surplus or you can have a shortage. So then we talked about elasticity, total revenue, marginal revenue. So this book right here has a lot of good information on how to, go back and take some more notes. I'm trying to see if it's, or then we have excuse me. We have perfect competition. There's an assumption that perfect competition prevails in all markets. Economists strongly disagree about the extent to which the competitive model describes reality. A group of economists referred to as free economists believes that the competitive model provides a good description of most markets most of the time. Most other economists agree that the general equilibrium model is extremely powerful. But many are not quite so sure that it provides an accurate description of the real world economy. We have market failure. So then we also have see what else we have in the next. The economics of organization. We have here go Adam Smith and specialization. We have inside the firm looking out, buyers and sellers free to interaction. So I'm just looking at the time. So I have about 7 more minutes. I try to usually do 1 hour. See right here, it says, let me see, I won't read none of that. Let me see what else we have in here. And then we have something on here, something in the book says trust and employment relationships. So all that is, tied hand in hand with, the economy, how money is generated, GDP, gross domestic product, GDP of every country. So the GDP is just the, all the goods and services for that particular country for that particular year. GDP is gross domestic product. But right here it says trust in the employment relationship. 2 features of the employment relationship enable an efficient arrangement to be crafted. The long-run equilibrium condition and the trust that workers and firms put in each other. So can firms you running a business, can you put that trust in your employees to, do what they're supposed to do, help bring in a profit to your company, help your company grow, not nobody that you're going to hire that's going to bring your, company down, but you do want to keep in mind, keep on hiring that diverse workplace. You want to hire the diverse you want to create a workplace, diverse workplace environment. Hire diverse employees. That creates that competitive advantage, as well as, prices, low prices that, competitive prices that, you have competitive prices that you don't want to out. I mean, I guess I'll say you don't want to be too, you don't want to put your prices too much higher than your competitors, because then you will have no customers. No customers, no consumers will be coming to see you, but they're like, look, I can go over there across town and I can get that $5, $10 cheaper. Well, I'm gonna spend my money right there in that lady's business or that man's business or that family business or whatever. So, so that's it. So that's how that goes. So in other words, you go in a business, you want to have, everything you need. You're trying to build that. You're trying to build your brand. You're trying to build up. You have that. You already have a certain amount of people, and then you hired that. You have created that diverse workplace environment by hiring different, diverse people with different diverse ethnic diverse backgrounds, but they come with skills, they come with knowledge, they come with the attitude. They come with the right attitude. They want to work. They come with the skills, the knowledge. They come with diversity, skills, knowledge. They come with you know, they come with you want people to come with the right attitude. You don't want nobody, don't just hire people because you say, oh yeah, they diverse. They come from a diverse background, so I want to just hire them. But are they qualified for the job? That's the main thing. You want them to have the right qualifications. Learning. You're trying to create a learning organization. We want to learn from each other. My company, if I had a large company, I want to hire people that, that I'm pretty sure that, hopefully they can get along. In my company, you definitely going to have to get along. You have to get along. You have to bring those, the right skills, the right mannerism. You have to come with ethics, morals. Come ready to work. Come in ready to motivate. Come ready to motivate, empower, encourage, inspire. So, come with the right skill sets, the right, there's some jobs, they might want you to say, hey, they might want to say, well, you have to, they want you to have maybe a 2-year degree and 3-4 years experience. Some jobs like that, but some companies might say, hey, come on in, we'll train you. Come on, I mean, if you know that if you're a successful business, you might not mind doing some things like that. You might want to hire some college graduates. Say, come on, you just graduated 4 years of college or two years of college. Come on, we're gonna train you. We're gonna train you for 4 weeks, pay you a certain amount of money for training, and so that's what we're looking for. So we're gonna give you the opportunity. But if there are not many opportunities out there, then some people don't have that experience. Some people straight out of college. Some people straight out of college. They say, hey, you got to give college graduates that opportunity. So, if you and they have no way of getting that experience if you don't start them out and hire them. If they coming out of college and you looking for somebody with experience, but sometimes they may look past. Excuse me. Sometimes they may look past you just coming out of college. So, so when I first came out of college, I know a lot of companies look past me. So what I did, I created my own business ventures. And then sometimes I took little odd jobs that, like ride share and security and different things like that, until I decided to, do my little business on the side while I'm doing my little ride share. So doing my little business, the business ventures that cause see my major was business, so that's why I'm right in line with my college degree. My college degrees were business and information systems, so I've been doing business and information systems soon when I graduated. I didn't wait on nobody to hire me in their company. I created all my own little ventures on the side while I was doing my little, when I did work some little odd jobs like security guards, and ride share around town, ride share. You got your own car, you can make money that way. So sometimes you have to take those little odd jobs like Target, Walmart, Kmart, McDonald's, and wow, you're taking the money from that. You take the money from that. When you work on them type of jobs, you take that money and you get your little side hustle going on in your side business. So look, I work, I get paid every 2 weeks, constantly saving my money because you're constantly saving my money. So I go ahead, get my little business license or whatever. But sometimes you don't need no license. If you're dealing in retail, all you do if you make $400 a month, you just make sure you file your taxes. But if you want a business name, you want to make everything legal, that would be the best way to go because you don't have to worry about nobody, suing you over you picking their name. They have the same business name you have. And, so you don't want that. So it is good to go and get your legal name, get your LLC, get your legal name, get the proper business licenses and all that. But if you're not worried about no business name and you just want to get into sales, make sure you just file your taxes. If you make 400 or more, you have to make sure you file. But you don't really have to have no business name and all that. You just in sales. But to go all out and say, oh, I got my own business and picking a name and all that, then that way you have to, that would be, you definitely want to get your business license. And that way they can put a hold on that name to say, then you do a Google search, make sure nobody else has that name. Make sure nobody else has that particular business name that you picked. So that's how that goes. 400 or more, make sure you file your taxes. So that's how that goes. But I'm not going to hold y'all too much longer. I want to say thanks for joining me today. Thanks for joining me today. And Cheryle Hubbard Show. So thanks for joining me on the Cheryle Hubbard Show. I hope to see you again. Back here, same place, same time, same channel, the Cheryle Hubbard Show. And I want to tell you all have a good one on this nice, beautiful Saturday day. It's a little chilly, but you all have a good one.